Hello, welcome back to another episode of Mart Time. Yeah, in the studio here with Big Will, as always. But as well, who's joining me today? We have Bala Mini back in the studio, and we also have Bala Joe, and Bala Alex. So today's episode, we're going to be yarning about some self care. Of course, we're going to be playing a quiz game, another quiz game. I think the quiz has guessed the song, and yeah, we'll just have some general yarns about football. The NBA playoffs are popping off at the moment, so maybe we'll even discuss a bit of that. But yeah, with all that being said, let's get into it. How you boys been going?
Yeah, no.
Who wants to go first?
No, I'll go first. Yeah, no, I've been getting there. It's been a bit of a challenging week for myself. Finding out I've got diabetes. Still trying to figure out whether it's type 1 or there's this type called 1.5. Yeah, it's a bit difficult to try and comprehend, but got this little monitor in my arm here, hooks up to my phone and tells my blood sugar at all times of the day. So gives a reading every 2 minutes, and I've got to try and keep it between the good and the bad. But yeah, it's just about monitoring and stuff. But it's a bit hard, especially at night. It goes a bit crazy. It just depends on what I'm eating, I guess. But yeah, at night time, last night it sat at like 15.8 or something when it's meant to be under 7. So it's over double. So not much I can do other than try and change my diet a bit more. But yeah, no, not doing too much. Just working flat out. I'm working today. Work back to work on Monday. Yeah, other than that, just killing it. Going for walks every day. Hit over 200 kilometres for the month of May. And yeah, so my goal for this month of June is to get at least 100 kilometres. At least.
Nice.
At least. And maybe start to put a little bit of a bit of a jog in there every now and then. Build up a bit more of a sweat. So yeah, that's just what's going on with me.
Yeah, nice. Thanks, Minnie. Anyone else?
With me, just been kicking back. Just waiting to start this new job. So at the moment, I'm just enjoying my free time, going to the gym with the boys and going for my afternoon walks. Yeah, just relaxing at the moment. But as Minnie has said, he set himself a goal for 100 kilometres for the month of June. I was spinning out because I thought I would have done less than 100 kilometres for May, but when I actually looked back, I did 184 kilometres for May. So I'm going to set the goal to try and reach 100 kilometres again at the minimum. But yeah, it'd be good to try and start jogging. Get back into the Saturday or Sunday fitness sessions that we were doing. Us boys were doing field sessions for a while there. I want to try to get back into doing that again. And I don't know, I've been missing the salt water a lot lately, eh? Like this morning, me and Minnie went for a walk along the Strand this morning, and that water was just glass, so it was just flat. Heaps of people just fishing, and I was just thinking back, man, about the times I used to work on the boat and just wake up, look at the sunrise. And I don't know, but for the last week, I've just been missing the salt water.
Yep.
So I think I'm due to go out and just drench my body in salt water. So I don't know. Might try and go for a swim sometime today or in the next week or so. But yeah, that's me.
Maybe go for a weekend over on Maggie or something, eh?
Yeah. Well, it's just there. See, Maggie's Island is just there, and no one goes there. Like,
We don't utilize it enough, eh?
that's true. And that's an island that's world class. You know, it's a world class island. People go there from everywhere around the world, around Australia. So
A little bit of nice visibility today too.
and it's just there. So going to Maggie wouldn't actually be a bad idea. You know, we got to experience things that's close to us and around us. Because we got it at our
Or you can
feet.
come to Gosford, so.
I'm actually thinking about coming to Sydney sometime soon for another holiday.
Not Sydney, Gosford, yeah.
What I'm going to do in Gosford? Look at you.
The beaches are better here, mate. They're
I'm
less
just gonna stare at you.
they're less populated than bloody Sydney, I'll tell you that.
Will's going to teach you how to surf.
You're going to teach me how to surf.
Surf
Yeah,
and
me and my brother boy,
Surf and turf. Fuck that, eh?
me and my brother boy Nicky. You probably know him as Nico Hines. We went surfing the other day. Yeah, he's in camp. He's in Origin camp. Silly fella.
getting ready to lose.
But yeah, sorry there, guys. Joe, how you been, bro?
Russ, I've been good. Just same old friggin' big week of training. We did that challenge on
Yeah, that was good. Hey,
On
Monday.
Monday, bruh,
Yeah.
my chest still sore. But other than that, like my week's been good. Just I'm on night shifts at the moment. I just knocked off work, come here. But
Jeez.
nah, yeah, it's been alright. Just cruising, keen for a few days off. Kick back with the fam and yeah, just chill. But yeah, other than that, been pretty cruisy.
But as Jay said there on Monday, we got challenged by the Ballas from Cairns, their Black Strength,
Black strength, yep.
Bala PJ.
And Neil,
Yeah, they challenged us to a bench press challenge. We press half, 50% of your body weight in a minute. So they challenged the Man Business boys. So we all did it. The only person that didn't do it was Wilfred. So he's got to do it sometime
I
soon.
did tag him in the video.
You know, being the
I'm
Man
injured.
Business, being the Man Business founder, he should have been the first one to do it.
I'm injured.
Yeah.
Nah, but it was good. Good little sweat.
Yeah. Be good to do other challenges too. Test ourselves.
Test ourselves. And how are you, Wilfred?
Yeah, I'm going good. You know, this week was sort of my last full week of going into school. So this term, the first term of school and second term, we were with the program that I work in. We were doing 7s and 8s, but then this was the last week where we do 7s and 8s sessions. So next term when we go back in, we'll be dealing with 9s and 10s. Sort of wrapping up the work that we've done so far with the 7s and 8s this week. You know, it was a bit sad because a few of them year 8s they also did some sessions last year. So you know, you sort of see that growth from some of them kids that started high school last year, which is, you know, pretty daunting when you start high school. So did that. In terms of home, home's just been really slack. You know, we've just, because work's been pretty hectic and staying late, been getting home and just, you know, we got frozen meals. We've been eating frozen meals. We're going out, and yeah, it's just been slack. But June. I'm a June baby myself, so my birthday's coming up here on the 5th, here on Wednesdays. Just getting ready to turn 26.
Oh.
I'm bloody old now. Yeah, so getting ready to that. Deb and I, we have tickets to the Origin Game 1, so we're going to go down for that on Wednesday. Yeah, but I've been good. Yeah, nothing too crazy on my end. The only thing crazy was last night.
What did you
Deb's
do?
workmates invited us to a pro wrestling. I'm not sure how professional it is in terms of what they get paid, but semi-pro wrestling. IWA, International Wrestling Australia. They held an event here in Gosford. Yeah, I mean, first wrestling event I've ever been to. Of course, never been to really anything. Only been to a few boxing nights or whatnot. But yeah, it was hectic because Goodways, it was, even though it was a small scale event, you know, Goodways, the little child, because I grew up on wrestling. WWE was my life growing up. So of course it wasn't John Cena in the ring, but you know, it was these fellas putting their bodies on the line to make entertainment. So I was in it as much as there were little kids there putting up fingers to all the people. It was crazy, but you know, like, because it was my first wrestling event and I was a big fan of wrestling. Yeah, the child in me last night was happy, and it was a bit, you know, it was safe. It was in an environment that I've always wanted to be a part of. So I guess the, what do you call it? The bottle is full at the moment. Like, it's very much full in terms of, you know, just doing something that I've always was hoping to attend. You know, and that's the thing. You know, people say, "Oh, but it was only local. It was small." I don't care. It was good. It was wrestling. I loved it. Deb was next to me, and Deb never watched wrestling, but you know, when they were doing their little moves and different submission moves and off the top rope, like, I was commentating in my head. You know, I was thinking I was
Jerry Lawler.
I was thinking Jerry Lawler or Jim Ross. Yeah. But yeah, it was good, and yeah, like I said, when they were doing the moves, I was telling Deb, "Oh, that's the surfboard move." Yeah. Don't know, but no, yeah, but yeah, I've been good. Getting ready for a birthday. Hey,
I can see you doing that.
I could.
I
could do wrestling.
Big sexual chocolate.
Yeah.
Your costume would be those leather pants with the din hanging it.
With the cheeks. User crazy. But yeah. but then this weekend's busy too, because tonight Deb and I are going to a trivia night for her netball team, so we're going to do a trivia night as well. Yeah, it's busy.
Wow.
This is
Deadly,
Pretty-
yeah, it's deadly.
That's good. You're doing things though.
Everything's happening for you.
Yeah, well, that's what Deb said last night. When we do book these things, they seem to all be sort of in succession on a certain week or a certain weekend. Yeah, so it's going to be full on this weekend for us. We're not staying indoors as we do, but that's just part of being an adult now. You go out when you can. But yeah.
Like I said
Is there
before,
anything
bro,
else?
you gotta experience things in life. Otherwise, you're just gonna think about the what ifs and everything.
That's it.
And like we're saying, us boys should just go over to Maggie sometime and experience the things that's around us.
Or come
Like
gossip.
you're going to Origin on Wednesday, so I hope they win because you got a curse with you. So
Yeah, look, to the listeners, to the viewers, I have been to about Origin games, 6-7 Origin games. Queensland have lost all of them. Look, it's not something I'm proud of, but I show up in my full colours. I support my home state, and it just seems they win when I'm not there. And this could be the last chance for me here, because I'm going into enemy territory. We don't have a great record in Sydney. I get that, but it can be done. Okay? I mean, we won in Sydney first game last year. Okay,
Yeah.
remember that. But hey, look, we'll see.
But you wasn't there.
Yeah, I wasn't there. Well, yeah, I was there. I was there at the Townsville game when they beat us 50-6. Worst night of my life.
they're all fucking walking around saying 50 in the house, bounce like they fuck off, cunt.
But yeah, I was at game 2 as well when they beat us 32-12.
But yeah, we're still waiting for the dynasty to start.
Yeah, true, eh?
We're building another
They keep
one.
restarting. They keep restarting.
We're building another one. We're at 3 now.
No, 2.
Do you?
No, 3.
3.
Yeah, this will be 3rd if we win this year.
Yeah,
This
so
will
we're
be
at
third.
2 now, and we're going for a 3-peat.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, 3.
No, you really want 2.
Hey, you mean 2? Yeah, 3.
This one.
Do you remember when they were comparing that 2021 Blues team to the
Yeah.
to the
Yeah.
Dynasty team?
Ah,
We're now done.
Restart.
We're Trell and Trebojevic. Nah,
Have
damn
a
it.
go,
Sorry, Lord.
have a go.
what did he say?
Hey? Nothing.
What did he say?
I'm talking about his boy.
Hey, you leave him out of this. You leave him out of this.
I'm going against my team too.
Anyway.
Anyways, but today's major topic, or to something that I wanted to cover today, is self-care. Okay? So, self-care, it can only be described as caring for yourself, as simply put. No, but in terms of self-care and sort of what that looks like is, we all work stressful jobs. We all contribute to society in a way. And, good ways, this system that we're working in, that we're living in, it's quite a stressful system, paying taxes, paying bills. We've spoken about it before, the price of living. The average wage isn't matching the price of living that's going up, so people are stressed out financially, people are stressed out mentally, emotionally, and everything else in between. But in terms of all those stresses that we've yarned about, boys, in previous episodes, why I want to bring up self-care is, because a lot of people probably think, okay, well, there's all the stresses. What do we do to look after ourselves? And, that's what this whole thing about the brand, the Man business, Man Time, and what we try and promote and what we try and do is, trying to make healthier life choices where, the stress comes down. And like I said, for you to be able to fill your bottle up to continue to work through certain stresses and certain situations where you need to make sure that you're looking after yourself as well. Yeah. But we'll have a bit of a yarn. But generally, there are 7 pillars of self-care, boys. So the 7 pillars, I'll list them all, but then we'll sort of break down each one. So you have your mental, emotional, physical, environmental, spiritual, recreational, and social. And yeah, like I said, a well-balanced self-care routine involves each of these. So, you can't be looking after one or two and expecting yourself to be okay after it, right? You have to make sure that you're sort of putting, you're sharing your eggs all the 7 baskets in front of you, and that's how you sort of get out of a lot of things, yeah. So we'll start off with the first one. Your 7 pillars of self-care. So your first one is mental. So boys, I put the question to you: is how do you self-care your mental health or mentally? What do you do?
Probably the gym.
Yep.
I think. I think the gym would be for
Yeah.
us.
For me, that's what I use most for mental. I can't think of
The
it.
gym sorry, boys. The gym could probably fit into 4 of these.
Yeah,
It could it helps with your mental, but as well physical. Of course, you go into the gym to work out to get your body fit. Recreational.
emotional.
Take out your anger and take out
Yep.
your stresses.
Yeah,
And another thing is environmental as well, right? You're surrounding yourself around people that sort of like-minded, that want to be better as well. Good way just to touch on it, like Joe and I, when we first started Marn business, we were at one gym, but then we changed to another gym, and that gym was
Yeah.
sort of like the gym where all the professional like bodybuilders went to. So we wanted to be around people like guys. We look at this fellow over here, this lady over here, and they have a good body. They're quite solid. They're like that's what we want to look about. Whereas the
product
old
of
gym
the
we went to,
environment.
yeah, the environment, right? Whereas the old gym we went to, good ways, there was a lot of oldies. Nothing wrong with that. Oldies need to still look after themselves as well. But then a lot of high school kids. So it wasn't really something that we could sort of surround ourselves with that could maybe motivate us to be better, right? So that's why we changed the gym for environmental stuff. But yeah, sorry, for gym, mental. Would gym also be emotional, do you think?
yeah.
I think
Take
so.
out anger, stress.
Yeah.
Yep. When he's up in sort of the what do you call it, the boxing area. I'll see a few videos of you punching up the boxing bags.
Anthony, Mandeep.
Mandeep,
Mandeep.
Mandeep.
Amen. Big Brett.
Yeah, that too.
Like punching them bags around us.
Even just going for a walk in the arbors, that's
Yeah.
pretty mentally soothing. Looking at the ocean.
Sauna.
Mm-hmm.
All that stuff.
Yeah, the days we do recovery. Jumping in the sauna, ice plunge, going for a swim.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. Is there anything else outside of the gym that you may use for self-care at all?
I'd say just us boys when just going to the barbers, looking after our appearance and caring for our bodies, like
Mm-hmm.
trying to present at our best,
Yep. Dress to impress.
That's it.
All
First
that
impressions
stuff.
count for everything.
Yep. The last one, one of the last, not last pillars. I shouldn't rank them, but one of the last on this list here is social. There, hanging with the Ballas, hanging with family. Of course, hanging with family that don't stress you out. Even myself. Like at the moment, I'm sort of trying to get back into the routine of everything now, just with work and that illness that I was tackling as well. So trying to get back into my routine. But I guess, myself is, just to get out, go for a walk, go to the gym. But, like Deb and I sometimes, if we feel as though both of us are, reaching sort of our peak of like stress, good ways, we sometimes do like the face masks. Deb gets me down and she does she puts these things we keep in the fridge under my eyes to get the bags out from under my eyes. We have one of them rolling pins. So we go all out with our self-care. Sometimes we'll go to the shops and get some popcorn, some Maltesers. We'll have a movie night.
Yeah, nice.
So all of that, just to, like you said, to, look after the appearance. We do the moisturising and all that stuff. And, mate, let me good ways, have you boys done a face mask before?
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah. I don't know when I used to work out on the boats, fucking. Cause there was a fair few girls out on the boats there with us, and
Yep.
sitting around bored, you got nothing to do, and they're all doing their fucking face masks and gone and relaxing.
Yeah. It's more relaxing, eh? Especially them hydrating ones. Hydrating.
My housemate used to have a pretty good self care routine. He used to do it every Sunday, maybe 2 days a week. He used to do it. Do the things over the noses and the mask and everything like that.
Yeah,
He was
nice.
pretty onto it, my old housemate.
Yeah. What, Minnie, your old housemate, or? Yeah.
Uncle Al. Uncle Al.
Which one?
Uncle Al, yeah.
Uncle Al. He's
Shout
pretty
out to
onto
Uncle
it.
Al. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess just trying to keep fresh. When I used to live in Cairns, I used to go to the barbers every week. 'Cause my hair grows pretty quick.
Mm.
And ever since coming back to Townsville, I only go every fortnight now for a haircut. But every week I used to go in Cairns,
Yeah.
moisturise. I like using bio oil. That's deadly on my skin.
Oh, that's good for everything.
Because bio oil also helps with discoloration as well, like sort of
Everything.
white spots. Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah, I use it.
Scars.
I like to just use it on my face and arms. Makes you
Yeah.
play for the whole day.
Ups Malik.
Yeah,
there.
nice.
He likes to use all that stuff.
Other than that,
But also, I see, I don't know if you other boys do this, but Alex, I see you do your green drink every morning as well. What does the green drink do? Is it a green drink?
I'm not an expert on nutrition. I just take it because it's good for gut health.
Greens.
There we
It's
go.
just
Gut
greens.
health.
It's just a greens powder that you get from any health shop, ASN,
Yeah.
nutrition.
But that's what the main thing is for gut health.
Yeah,
Eh?
it's just for gut health and just to clean you out.
Yep.
When we were younger, we used to take wheatgrass
That's right. Footy.
for footy. Yeah, we used to go. All us boys, we used to play at Western Lions, and we used to rock up to school with wheatgrass and
I remember that.
drink that with our orange juice at school. Go to the canteen, get an orange juice, mix it in there,
What's that? What's that?
chug it back. But that's pretty much
Wheatgrass.
yeah, wheatgrass.
Wheatgrass was
team used to
huge.
do it.
Yeah, our whole team at Western Lions used to do it. That's why we're fucking deadly. Now look at me.
Yeah.
You're an idiot.
It's good. What else is there? Mental, emotional, physical. What about environmental, boys? You hang out with like you said, you go to the gym, hang out with Ballas. Is there anything else that you might do when you're away from those two things that might help out with your environmental health?
Nah, I just surround myself with mates and people I care about and
Keep that.
aura.
Mm.
Positive, you know?
Probably speaking for myself and maybe Joe, being with our sons,
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
being
another
with our children is like a very uplifting feeling.
Definitely. Yeah.
You know, no matter how down I am, like if I like at the moment my son's not here, but if I speak to him, it makes me feel 100% better. Like just looking at him and going,
Right, you just stare at him.
you
and
just,
you're
yeah,
like,
you just stare.
you feel
It's
so
like-
much better.
Yeah, you do. Like you just have a look and be like, I created that, and then you're like, that's a good feeling, eh?
That's a big one. Yeah.
I think like my son is like probably like the uplifting feeling I need sometimes when I'm like emotionally down or feeling a bit stressed out or something like that. That's probably my biggest one. Besides going for a walk or something.
Yeah.
Probably
All right.
I haven't done it since being back in Townsville, but just getting out, walking around on country.
Yep.
I used to do it a lot in Cairns. I used to go up home into the Daintree and Mossman and that and walk around a lot. And even just going to the beach, just relaxing.
But even when I used to live up there, we used to jump in the car and drive up to the
used to
dam,
all the time,
or
yeah.
like you can go up to like the gorges and stuff like that, and up to Palm Cove, and we even went to friggin' Port Douglas.
I used to go to Turtle Cove too, eh? Nah, but just walking out and connecting with country is good. I have a background on making artifacts as well. So
Yep.
just doing that as well. I should have brought it in. Got my little boomerang necklace. But just doing stuff like that, because you're at peace. And it's just relaxing.
Yeah.
Even
Yeah, nice.
under the water.
Yeah.
That's peaceful.
I think for myself, environmentally, I've spoken about it before, but that time of isolation for myself is something that not isolation, but being by yourself. I guess that is isolation. Being able to, I don't know. For me, it's just when someone here says the word isolation. For me, that I think it's negative. I don't know what it is, so I don't like that word for some
COVID.
reason.
Yeah.
I think of
Yeah.
lockdown when they locked us down for 2
Yeah,
years.
that's right. It's PTSD. Yeah.
Could you imagine being those people that are from Melbourne, but they were locked down. Like we still had a bit more freedom. Then people in Melbourne, they had choppers flying over and everything. Like, you know, speaking of people down there, they had choppers flying over and like they were getting fines if they come out or anything.
But here, Will, remember when you was living in Townsville? Hey, remember you used to go to dinner by yourself and get a family feed and just sit there.
I used to go dinner by myself, but I used to go like to some of them fancy restaurants in Townsville.
Yeah.
And then because they're good, right? Because I was single and had a bit more money, and during COVID too. Oh, not during COVID, but before COVID. I used to go out to these fancy restaurants, but I used to do like the full course.
Yeah.
I used to go, okay, let me get like 2 entrees. Let me go a main and maybe a bit of side. Because you know how you get maybe a main dish, but then you got all like sides like veggies, and I used to get one with like 2 sides, and then I used to get 2 desserts. But then with that too, you know, they're like I'd turn the fanciness on. What's a good wine that'd pair with this food?
Yeah.
Like I used to ball out, right? Because I just I used to hang out with my ball out, Nagaman. But no, like good ways. Like I used to go there. I used to go to the movies. Same thing. Movies used to going to the movies. The ticket might be a bit. Well, at Reddings the tickets were like $10-11, but you know popcorn's still about $30 a bucket. Nagaman. But no, yeah, like I used to go movies.
$30 a bucket, holy cow!
What movies were you going to watch?
Blue movie, dirty old.
Anyways, yeah.
That was deadly.
But yeah, environmental, just sort of be by myself. Then, of course, there's sort of that benefit of being around other people, your bullas. I mean, especially, you know, speaking of COVID, you know, it was quite a tough time. But during COVID, I was living with my best mate downstairs, him and his ex-partner now. But yeah, used to live with them up there. So I wasn't too far away. Like, started COVID, my mother moved to Brisbane, left me high and dry. Yeah.
Oh.
Nagaman. Sorry, mother.
You had to fend for yourself, eh?
Yeah, I had to fend for myself at bloody 23 years old. This is ridiculous.
PLP, hold it down.
But yeah, so I was still, you know, still around a good mate of mine, and good ways. What sort of helped do there, Joe, is, you know, Joe and I, we were considered essential workers because we were under the banner of a health service. So we were still able to go to work and earn a bit of money. And, you know, unfortunately there were, you know, a lot of people that were laid off during COVID time. But, you know, that's just one of the things that allowed us to get through COVID especially. But, yeah, environment stuff, that's what I do. Bit of isolation and hanging out with my partner. Or even like last night going to wrestling. Like, even though they're Deb's workmates, like just being around other people, which is good.
Even
spiritual. What do you guys do to help yourself spiritually?
I guess probably only in wintertime you can do it, but probably just sitting around a fire, right? Is that spiritual?
So what I take as spiritual, you know, I don't know myself, but
Meditate.
you know, people like, hey,
No.
Meditate.
yeah, like good ways meditate. You know, because it's all about aligning your chakras, Nagam.
Yeah.
But you know, like those mob that meditate or may do, you know, sort of like the crystals and all that stuff there, you know, they're trying to, you know, make sure they're right spiritually. In terms of what it looks like in a general scope, people would go to church once a week, maybe read the Bible. You know, they're like Alex said, sitting around the fire on country, use my walk. You know, near the salt water. If salt water is something that sort of makes you calm, go do some salt water. But as well as I think spiritual is something that might be outside of our usual systems that we're in. So away from work, away from family. Or not away from family, but, you know, away from work, away from buildings, away from being inside. To me, I think spiritual is just something around how you can reconnect, say, there with the spirit world, with the ancestors, the people that may have come before you. And they don't have to be old people. Like, spiritually could also be, you know, reconnecting with a loved one that you've lost recently. You know, like for me, going, you know, in Townsville still, sometimes when I had a bad day at work, I'd go to the cemetery and go visit my grandfather's grave and my uncle's grave and just sit down and yarn, because, like, you know, those were the only two that, you know, were blood family, but around where they're buried, you know, there a lot A lot of other family members are around there. A lot of friends are buried around in the Townsville Cemetery as well on that, on that other side. But yeah, just connecting with people, I guess, that aren't living is also another way to be look after your spiritual health. So yeah, that you know what, I'll take back what I said in terms of being within four walls. You can necessarily connect with mob within four walls, especially ones that have passed. You just have a conversation with yourself, right? But with that being explained, what do you boys do spiritually? Is there anything that you connect to spiritually with what I said, or maybe something that you might want to bring up about what you do around your spiritual health?
Russ.
Not too sure. What I used to write, like, because my friend that passed away, he still got Messenger, so I used to just write to him sometimes.
Yep.
Write and send him a message. I know that I'm not going to get a reply, but sometimes it was good just to get things off my chest and stuff like that. Just
Mm-hmm.
air it out to him. And even if he was here, I know he wouldn't judge me anyway. But yeah, that's what I used to do. I haven't done it for probably a year or so. But yeah, I used to do
Yep.
it quite frequently, especially when I was living overseas.
Yeah.
Being away from everybody, being away from home. I think that's probably pretty good as far as I'd go spiritually for me.
Yeah. All right.
I think for
Alex?
me, like I was saying there, when I used to live in Cairns, just going up and walking on my grandfather's country up in Yallingie country up near Shipton's Flat, and just being able to walk there and put my foot in the soil where his old people walked before him, and just going to those sacred places like Black Mountain and just looking at it, and you just look at things like I even do when I go up to Laura Way, up where my grandmother's country and
Yep.
Ochila country out heading towards Cape, and it's just that red dirt and Quinkin country is what we call it because that's where all the Quinkins are. You just look at the landscape, and I just always think back about how our old people just used to walk these areas, and then you look at it now, and just like to think, like just imagine things. That's probably spiritual connection for me, and just sitting around a fire. And it's good that you brought up going to the cemetery because that's something that a lot of people don't do. We bury our loved ones, and then a lot of people don't find the time to actually go down there and sit down and just think.
But in saying that, like, people have different beliefs and stuff. Like, some people will go down and do that, but then some people will just be at home and they'll talk.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, they don't feel like they need to sit down there. And
Yeah.
I mean, that's still deadly, but like, some people are different, and they do that, but they'll do it at home, or they'll go to the beach
Yeah.
and just think about it, or yarn there like that. But yeah, like, that's
Like, whenever I go over to Palm, I always do it because my grandfather's buried over Palm.
Yep.
And like my grandfather, uncle, and cousin that are buried over Palm. The rest of the family are up in Cape York buried, or on my mum's side down in Cherbourg. So whenever I'm in those places, I do go down to the cemetery and just visit, But other than that, I think whenever I got time, because I'm a bit of a firebug myself, I just light a fire and just sit down in peace and quiet.
yeah, it's a different feeling too.
Yeah,
It's
and
just-
you can. I don't know. You can just stare at the fire and just watch it dance. Just stare at it for ages.
like on the other weekend, one cousin was down the beach and he started up a fire, and just it was windy, but like just sitting around the fire, but I just felt real good, like
Peaceful.
just peaceful, just relaxing.
You don't know what it is. You can just stare at fire for hours, and you're just sitting there staring at it like this mic is a fire, and you're just staring at it. You don't even know what you're
Grab
thinking
the
about,
mic
mate.
again.
I'm just staring at it.
But you look staring at it, but that job's getting warm, eh? Hey, you move it away.
Yeah. Getting a big ear, just cut, step back.
Or when
Yeah.
it starts coming towards you,
Hey, so what?
and then there's all those rumors. You point at it, it's not going to come towards you.
Put that stick down. Yeah.
Or always trying to keep that fire going too. Oh no, it's getting a little bit out of here. Putting a little more.
That's definitely.
Yeah. All right. And then we'll go into recreational self-care. Now, I am unsure as to what recreational means, but I see it as like good ways like ostag or touch,
Yeah.
like
Doing things.
like
Yeah.
doing things, not necessarily there. Like it says physical, but physical could be like you could go to the gym by yourself. You can go for a walk by yourself, but I'm just thinking out loud here. To me, recreational, they're like doing stuff, maybe like fun activities. So recreational, I think they're like Ostag, but not just Ostag, but like mob that go to them paint and sip things like you go painting, but they're like you do the you were talking about the
Charge
little
up.
boomerang that you did.
You did a model painting.
Charge up.
He is the model.
Wait, we should go do that.
He
We
is
should
the
go.
model.
We
He's
should
not the
go.
model.
We should go do that.
But paint.
But just get charged. Like, yeah.
What are you doing? I don't know.
Oi, should book it out for the boys and then just live stream it with them mics that you got.
Oh, bro, that'd be laugh.
Someone's 30 is coming up. I don't know whose, but yeah.
Holy.
30? Yeah.
Holy. Nah, yeah.
Holy cunt.
Could you imagine?
All right, yeah. So recreational, yeah. So what are some activities that you boys do that of course without going gym, like, but what do you do maybe that could fill your bottle up recreationally? May I start?
Money going to the casino.
Gamble. Of course, gamble responsibly.
I'm trying to think.
You'd be fishing.
Yeah, well, fishing. I like fishing.
Yeah,
like,
fishing.
Footy was when we was playing footy.
Yeah. If I had a boat, I'd be diving.
Fishing, but even just taking like my son to like kingpin or something or bowling, like I like doing that.
Bowling's fun.
Yeah, I don't let him win. Yay!
He's still got to
He's still got to learn. Yeah.
I'd say for me, probably besides the gym, probably just wasting money at shops, shoes.
Shopping, like retail
Yeah.
therapy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Shopping.
Yeah, you buy a lot of
I buy a lot of shit that I shouldn't buy. Colognes, shoes, hats,
long
shirts.
G-string.
rubber things
Don't tell everyone. Fuck yeah.
with Anthony name on it. Like,
Yeah, Monday.
Monday.
Probably in Cairns, I used to do it a lot with Uncle Al. We used to go movies a lot. Just us two on
Yep,
a double
movies.
date. Me and him. Oh,
Now-
not double date.
now-
No,
now-
just us two on a date.
now he gets jealous when you take someone else to the movie.
But just movies, shopping,
Even just going to get a feed somewhere, eh? Like
deep,
KFC.
deep.
KFC.
Yeah.
What do you
You
do?
do. Well, you would have did it last night. You would have went to wrestling.
Yeah, wrestling. But I think, whilst you mob we were yarning, I'm still thinking about what recreational means. but for me, I'd say my recreational thing to fill my bottle up is cooking. Getting into the kitchen and just, going off like there. We have a few recipe books and that's the thing too. If I am being honest, in terms of cooking, whilst we moved into this new place, I haven't cooked as much as I used to because the kitchen is quite small, so I feel a bit uncomfortable in cooking most times. But in terms of when I do cook, because I love watching cooking videos and food videos, I like to try different things, and that's why they're like going back on what I used to do when I used to go to all these different restaurants.
I was just about to say that.
Just being able, like, to me, like, food is just good ways. Besides, say, music, I'd say food is probably, it's a language that can be translated to many different countries, many different cultures, right? Because when you think of it, basically, right at the basics, every culture has bread. Every culture has a type of bread that has been cooked in a certain way, how now them mob used to do it, for centuries, right? And then, of course, you have different proteins, different vegetables from different countries. But, like, for instance, like, my favourite thing to cook is, Soooo chicken or chicken vermicelli or whatever you call it, right? Because then as well, that allows me to connect with, especially being so far from home, I follow my great-grandmother's recipe, and just being able to cook that and then, like, sitting down and eating it with some rice, it allows me there to just connect as well back to, okay, well, this is the stuff I grew up on. And there, it's a type of soul food, basically. It's our kind of soul food. Another thing, Debbie likes when I cook it, but is coconut curry chicken.
Yeah.
Far out. Imagine. But yeah, I like I love using the slow cooker, being able to chuck in some ribs or like a lamb roast and just letting it run all day, and it smelling out the house. It's cooking to me. It's definitely something. It's definitely something that I do to what do you call it? To fill my bottle up for sure. Anything else? I'd say
Fill your hole up, I said, not your bottle.
fill my bottle up and fill my
Right,
hole up.
yeah.
But as well, what I used to do, because I used to like live with my mother, but she had dartboard and ping pong table or table tennis, and I love darts. I love watching darts. I love playing darts, and I've always thought about maybe joining a darts team. So I need to look at some local darts comps where I can get around more people, which then brings me into my last pillar that I wanted to yarn about: social, boys. So
Fortnite. Yay.
Fortnite could be recreational as well, right? But in terms of social, of course, we do it mainly, through, of course, well, you boys do more physical social stuff in terms of hanging out because I'm so far away.
It's your fault.
Oh,
Far out.
We do.
That's bullying. Yeah.
Yay.
I think you should just move back anyway. But hey,
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
Well, here, I'll move back. I'll move back after I get off my behind and go to university and get a degree. Because I want to move back with a bit of something behind me. You know what I mean?
100%.
Yeah. But with that being said, that's another conversation for another day. But socially, boys, what are some social things that you do that may fill your bottle up?
We get together for a little.
Just planning a get together with the boys.
Like what
Like-
happened?
Yeah, like what we did at Mandeep's house there last month.
We won't go there.
Well, what happened?
Got too intoxicated.
He's being a hero. That's what
Trying
they're doing.
to play catch up. Fucking these boys been drinking. I'm like, yep, I've got some Grey Goose. I'll catch up. I caught up and I fucking went past them and I ended up on the floor.
Overtook them.
Spewing on Alex's car.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you said, like get-togethers, like little gathering. We watched the footy that one night. Like it was like, oh, we'll all get together, watch the footy, have a couple of drinks. We haven't had a drink in ages because we've just been training flat. And then sometimes you need to let out that little bit of steam or whatever. And
Got to have a bit of fun.
yeah, and that's why we just let it out that night, and Minnie let it all out.
On my fucking car.
Fuck no.
Minnie.
I guess social too would be for the people that are fortunate enough to live in a town where there's an NRL team. Going to a game.
Yeah.
Yep.
Going to a game with some people. Obviously, like we said at the start, gym covers a lot of it. A lot of the pillars.
Playing game fast boys is a big one. Yeah, we have a good laugh when we're playing. When we're not stressing out at each other.
Man.
When are we allowed to play game?
When my Wi-Fi's working.
Even just catching up with, like catching up with people you haven't seen in a while.
Yep.
Yeah, even bumping into people when we go for walks,
Yeah.
Johnny there.
Yeah. All right.
What about you?
Yeah, well, I guess for myself, and I sort of said it just before, but for me, of course, me being so far away from, I guess, my good mates, is my social is just all virtual at the moment through game, through these podcasts, just through group chats. We have that many group chats, even with family, of course, being so far away from family. Same thing again. Of course, they don't play game, but through the group chats.
FaceTime.
Phone call, and that's the thing. Sometimes, because I'm quite distant as well. Like, I won't call you every day. I won't text you every day. Sometimes I'll even have little black spots where someone try and message me. I'm probably asleep or I'm just not looking at my phone. And then when I do call people up, the ones that I haven't spoken to in a while, usually the phone calls are over 2 hours, right? You're catching up on a lot of things. But yeah, and usually when I do call people up as well, because I've said that I live so far away from where I work, I usually call people up on my way to work. Possibly that'd be a bit too early, but on my way back home after work, I usually call people up, have a yarn.
Yeah, you called me a few times.
What do you want?
Yeah, true, God.
And I was calling out for you. I'm not no. Oh, okay.
What's the goss?
Yeah. What's the? Yeah,
That's
it.
the first thing I asked.
What's the goss?
then you cut out along the road and like,
Is he there?
Just hang up.
And then he call you back.
oh, sorry, I just got into a bit of a black spot.
Yeah, them black spots on the highway makes me sick.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's what I do socially. You know, in terms of what I do down here. I'll let you go.
Holy.
Sorry, they were just
Sorry.
being immature,
Sorry.
you know.
Yeah.
Big
No,
kids
that's all right,
from-
boys. That's all right. Just pull it together. Yeah. No. But in terms of what I do down here socially, like I did Oztag. I need to get back into it, but I'm pretty sure a basketball season, like a social basketball season's coming up here in July, so I want to be part of that. You know, maybe cross these boys up,
Shoot some threes.
shoot some threes. You know, be a pest.
Yeah.
One thing that I'm doing here in October actually is I'm going to be up in Mackay, doing an Indigenous netball carnival.
with the smoke in his mouth, eh?
Oh. Holy.
For the guys that are watching, I'm seeing a lot of flashbacks here at the moment.
Sorry.
Some stuff
Look.
happened to my head this morning.
Let me just be upfront too for the listeners and the viewers, right? We usually have a run sheet for these episodes, but there isn't one today, so we're sort of winging it. You probably have already realised that, but I'm just letting you know. All right.
Anywho,
who's'll bees. But yeah.
So you'll be in Mackay for what?
So that.
Nipple.
Yeah, so being Mackay for a netball comp, it's basically similar, because it's an Indigenous netball carnival, it's similar to like an All Blacks carnival, but for netball, of course. Or a knockout for all the Kooris that might be listening to us. Yeah, and basically I'll be up in Mackay. I think it's the first weekend of October, that'll be. So it'll be nice and warm in Mackay. And yeah, going to be doing that. So they'll be around some people that I might know, might not know. But it'll be good to get back into community and play with some deadly players. But that's the thing with netball. I'm not a high jumper. I'm not a great shooter, but I like to pride myself on being the pest out on netball courts, because you probably realise this already, boys, but as well as those that are listening, netball to me, and this might sound controversial, but I'm going to say it. Netball, the sport is filled up with a lot of serious people, right? So when you have someone like me who don't take things seriously enough, sometimes I get under people's skin, okay? People might call me the Black Reed Marnie, all right? Where I really don't care. I'm there to play socially. I'm there to have a bit of fun. But if I feel as though the barrier is breaking down, where, you know, I'm getting under your skin, I'm gonna pick at you. I'm gonna come at you. All right, I'm gonna bump you harder than probably before. I'm probably gonna try and get down, untie your shoelaces, type of play. Quite dirty, right? I really don't care. You know.
are you that quick that you're gonna quickly untie someone's shoelace?
No. But I'll reach for it, right? Because if they're looking down at their shoes, they're not looking at the ball. All right. Okay, I'm not going to untie it, but I'm going to go for it. Okay?
Don't tell them your tricks.
Just...
Don't tell them your tricks.
No, I'm telling them, because they're not going to get to me. That's why.
Hey, black flashes, cunt.
Yeah.
Fucking
Call
watch
him
it.
the diesel of netball, eh?
Unleaded.
Look, I'm just going to say, if you wanna see some entertainment, you come watch me play.
No, but I do see what you're saying with netball. They take it very seriously, because we used to play in casual comp long time ago.
Indoor or outdoor?
Outdoor.
Yeah.
I broke my foot playing.
Over there where... What's them courts there? Cochrane
Park.
Cochrane Park. But yeah, we used to play there a long time ago. We had a pretty decent team for people who didn't play netball.
We're just a bunch of just the mixed side, eh? Just pretty much a family side.
And then we actually come up a team that actually had netball players in it. And they now, when you talk too serious, they were doing the one leg thing.
Yep.
doing them shots and everything. Like, lad, relax. We had brother Wayne there come play for us, and brother boy was getting checked out. But yeah, they just take it serious. Like, relax.
Mm. I'll take
Yeah.
it. I'll take it serious. Some games, I've been sent off before in an indoor netball game.
Fucking hell.
Hey, what'd you
Cause
do?
yeah, I was swearing at. I ended up swearing at the ref. Right.
Hey.
Right. So, and in terms of who was part of my team, they remember this too. But their Mika, Cody's sister, was in the team. Sabi was playing that day, brother Sabi. Who else was there? Nora and Leilani, they were playing in that team. But I remember because I think I was goal attack, so I was running around, but I was able to shoot the ball. But the old girl that was referee, man, she was calling the most ridiculous calls.
So
Right?
you swearing at an old girl.
I was swearing at an old girl, but yeah,
You're better than that.
no, here, right? Old girl was referee, but there was also a young girl referee in training on the court as well.
You swearing on both, eh?
No, so I turned around, I let it go first few times. I was like, okay, whatever, but it's a stupid call. Then about the fourth time, I think I had it. I turned around, I pointed at her. I was like, "What the fuck are you calling?" I put my booming voice on, right? What the fuck are you calling, mate? You're wrong, right? Anyway, so she sent me off, and this was at their Willows Wildcat Centre. Yeah. Basically, I got sent off. Couldn't play the rest of the game. Then after the game, usually I'll shake hands with the referee. I shook hands with the young girl referee. I didn't shake hands with that old girl. No, thank you.
It takes salt.
Anyways,
You're meet me in the car park.
yeah. But you know what my thing is too. Going to that Wildcat Centre there in Willows. The mother used to play when I was growing up, and the uncle. I remember there were a few times there. Same thing again. The Rubens causing trouble. I remember my mother and my uncle also having a few words with referees a few times. Yeah. And I always think it's like whenever they see a Reuben sign up, I'm thinking, are they thinking that I'm going to be causing trouble too? Well, they're damn right. Fuck that I. But yeah. Anyways, we're going off thing here now. We just yarning. But thank you, boys. Yarning about self-care. Of course, the whole message that we want to just get across is, when you do have a bad day and, you feel as though you have, you sort of feel as though you might be reaching your peak of stress and not sure what to do. Take time out to look after yourself. Okay. What I say to a lot of the kids that I work with, and even just a lot of the co-workers that I've worked with over the years, is you got to think of your body as a temple, as a building, right? You got to look after the foundations. You got to look after the core, and everything else will sort itself out. So in terms of those 7 pillars, you can think of those as the pillars that hold you up. And I'll go through them again: mental, emotional, physical, environmental, spiritual, recreational, and social. You look after those 7 things. However you want to do it. Of course, if you're not harming yourself or others, you look after those 7 things. I don't want to make any guarantees, but it'll be a step in the right direction for you to look after yourself, and also maybe bring that stress level down a bit, where you're not as you're not as stressed, I should say. But yeah, look after yourself, and you'll be able to continue being yourself, and also it'll keep your bottle full where you can start to handle more stressful and difficult situations. Yep. Any other thing, boys, that you want to add on to that?
Maybe just touch on like normalising going to the doctors as well, eh? Like going and make sure you get checked out and stuff like that. If you're not feeling well, go get checked out. Like I wasn't feeling well for ages before I got checked out, and it took for somebody to tell me like, nah, you got to go get checked out. And look, now I've got diabetes. But I think just normalising going to the doctors and like going to get the blood tests and going to get checked out and make sure you're all good. That's another thing, to make sure that you're looking after yourself, physically.
Yeah, nice. And that's what I tell people as well that might be afraid or might not want to go doctors. It's like, guys, they spend all that money on that degree. They're professionals. If you don't know what's wrong with you, which most times you don't, like Minnie said, go to the professionals. But yeah, thank you, Minnie, for sharing that. All right. So
So
We're going to go into our little trivia game now. So, boys, give me. So today's game or today's trivia is all about guess that song. Okay, so I'm going to play a beat.
Mania, fucking playing into somebody else's hands.
So I'm going to play the beat.
I don't know. What's
What was
that?
that? I'm going to play the beat.
Yeah.
So I'm going to play. Let's say what? First 10 seconds. First 5 seconds.
Go 5.
5. 10's too long.
All right. So we're going to go first.
Next minute, we're going to get to it like, can you play an extra few seconds?
So we're going to play the first 5 seconds. Oh, well, I'm going to play the first 5 seconds, and the other bullers, Joe, Alex, and Minnie, are going up against each other, and then they have to buzz in and guess if they know the song. Okay. So we're just going to go first. What's your buzzers, Joe? What's your buzzer?
in you.
All right, Joe is in you. Yeah, you can. Alex. Daddy. Yep. Alex is daddy. Yeah, you go. And Minnie. Meow. All right. And Minnie is meow. All right. So, but how many songs did you want to do? We'll do 10?
Yeah, 10.
Yeah, go. Yeah.
All right. I'll try and keep score here. So, Joe, Alex, and in the event of a tie at the end, we'll go one more song worth 5 points. So,
Dance off. Yeah, like you.
thank you. All right, you's ready.
Yeah.
All right, one more time, Joe. Just your buzzer, go.
In you.
Daddy? Meow.
Yep. All right. All right. Here's your first song.
Wrong buzzer. You reckon meow?
I heard meow. I heard meow.
You said the wrong buzzer.
I said the wrong buzzer.
Holy.
Well, that's your fault. I heard meow.
Okay, that was me, Daddy, us.
Hey. All right. What's the song?
Yeah,
All right.
Big thing. I don't know the name of the song though.
I know it.
Is it Jason Mraz?
No, wrong.
Hey,
Who wants to steal?
hey,
Is it Soul Sister?
hey, soul sister.
There's a word missing. There's a word missing.
Yeah, you got it.
Hey, Soul Sister.
Hey. Yep. And who sings it?
I don't know.
I just know the song.
I didn't know we had to come. You said just name the song.
No. It's all right. We'll guess the song right, but I just wanted to ask you. Train. Train sings it.
Hey.
Them cunts. That's a bad.
So, yeah, I should have laid out the rules before, but now.
He was so confident saying it. Meow.
Say it with your chest.
So, I didn't lay out rules before, but the rule is now moving forward, you have to say your buzzer. Otherwise, if you say wrong buzzer, it goes to another person.
Yes, Daddy.
All right. Ready for song 2.
God.
Baby squirrel use a sexy motherfucker.
Daddy.
I heard daddy.
Bruno Mars.
Can I take it off him?
You're wonderful, fly, yes, ooh, sexy lady.
I'll take one guess from Alex first.
Wait, I know it's definitely Bruno Mars. I'm just trying to think of the song name.
You got 10 seconds.
10 seconds gone. 5, 4. Yeah.
Treasure.
Oh, okay.
Treasure is correct.
I was trying to get to the chorus.
And I'm trying to cut it before you got to it.
All right.
You keep it score right.
Yeah, I'm keeping score. So 1 point to Alex, 1 point to Minnie. All right, ready? Next song.
In you.
I heard In You start first.
Yeah.
Is it
Go.
TLC?
Waterfalls.
Scrubs.
That's it.
There's a word missing.
No scrub.
Who?
Let's go.
Hey?
No scrub.
Correct, Joe.
It was there. but I
No
was thinking
Scrubs
it could
is
be
the name of
different
that song from TLC. All right, 1 point each. We're 3 songs down. All right. Next one.
Daddy.
That was close.
There you go.
I'll go with Alex.
Gwen Stefani, Holla Back Girl.
Correct.
Jeez.
Do you know what year that song came out?
2007.
2003.
5. 2005.
Ooh, I was gonna say that.
In between.
All right. You ready?
Yo.
I didn't hear a buzzer.
Daddy.
Yes.
It's YMCA.
Correct.
Yeah, but who?
The Village People.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, Village People. Yep.
The Village.
I was waiting for you to say it.
You know that.
I pointed to you.
But you should too.
You said you were singing it, darling.
I was listening.
All right.
Why would they do that?
All right. Ready, boys?
The jukebox, that's what.
Come on, all ahead. Daddy.
Yes.
Michael Jackson, Black or White.
Wrong.
That's wrong, bro.
What's wrong, bro?
Hey, pretty baby. With the
Yeah, you got
high
it
heels
wrong.
on.
Who wants to
It's
steal?
not Black or White. It's not Black or White. It's Michael Jackson. The Way You Make Me Feel.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to think of the song.
Feel.
Correct.
Black or white.
All right. Oh, here we go.
Daddy. Jump.
No.
No, I don't know yet.
No, I don't know.
How many more seconds
He's
is
on
left
the-
in that? How many more seconds is left in that song before you get to 10? 5.
No, yeah, that played the full 5. Do you want another 5?
Yeah, go on.
All right.
I know the song. Like, I can hear the song, but I don't know the name.
I don't know that one.
No deal.
You just let me know if you want another 5.
Another 5, please.
Another 5? All right.
You got.
That's
I'm waiting for that drop.
We're on 15 seconds here, so we have another 5 if you want.
Yeah, go.
Yeah, 20 seconds max.
All right. Yeah, 20 seconds max, yeah? All right. Ready? There we go. That's your 20 seconds.
Everybody wants to.
Forgot the name of that song.
Baby. I know, you sing that song. I don't even know the name of the song.
I just need the song title.
Baby, give it up.
That's it.
I didn't hear a buzzer.
Daddy, baby, give it up. Or live it up. Is it live it up or give it up? Baby,
Chuck it up.
Look, Alex, I'll give it to you. It's Just Give It Up
You give it up.
by Casey and the Sunshine Band.
Has it.
Fucks me.
All right, so score.
Yeah,
Joe's
fuck
on
him.
1. Minnie's on 1. Alex is on 5.
Buddies.
Yeah.
Play his ass.
All right. This might be a bit difficult. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you'll get this, but I'm trying to make it hard for you.
Just,
He's singing into the mic here.
you're gonna swallow it here shortly.
Ready?
Daddy.
Daddy. Yes.
Top Hansons.
No. Wrong.
Don't you? That's the song, but I don't know the name of it or who sings it.
I don't think anyone would get that name, but that's all.
Just change it up.
He's on another 5?
Just tell us the name of the song because I need to know it now. But we won't count this one.
So this one's a pass, yeah?
Yeah.
So who was it?
So the name of the song is Two Princes, done by the Spin Doctors.
Oh, I knew that.
What are
we're gonna take it back into time here now.
Yeah, way back. Oh baby, oh baby, oh baby.
I don't know what I think.
Can we
Another
get
5.
Can we get more?
Yeah, go 5.
Another 5?
Another 5.
Can you just run us out to 20, please?
Yeah, run the
Put it
20.
out to 20? All right.
Sounds like something from broom dance and things, break dance.
I'm lost. Maybe bring him back to new school.
I say hard pass.
Yeah, I'm a pass.
I'm a pass, bro. I can't think of that.
The song is Jump for My Love by the Pointer Sisters. All right.
Ew, you said last time.
Yeah.
All right.
Stop.
So we've had 7 songs so far. 7?
Oi.
Bougie.
All right. Try to find songs here now. Oh, here we go.
Hello, we going right, but
Fuck, we're going old school.
go another 5.
Another 5.
Another 5?
Many not gonna know this.
Go the full
You know
20.
what it's
Yeah,
from, mate.
go for the full 20 there.
Full 20?
I can show you the world.
A whole new world.
No. You're wrong, Minnie. Anyone
Daddy.
want to steal? Yep.
Daddy. A whole new world.
Correct,
that singer?
Alex.
That singer was Aladdin and Genie.
Well, yeah, it is from Aladdin, but the singer of that was Peebo Bryson. All right. So, score again. Alex is on 6. Alex is on 6. Minnie and Joe are on 1. All right.
6 booms for your ass. Which
Oh, here we go. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, here we go. Fuck yeah.
Nah, you
I know who it is. I know what it is. I know what it is.
I heard Joe.
It's Will Rubin, Sean Kingston. Beautiful Girls.
Correct.
No, he was wrong. He said
Alright.
beautiful girls. Beautiful girl.
guessed the wrong singer.
Beautiful girl. That's him.
All
He
right.
sung the song. Look
How's
at
that
him.
him
So
when
this
he's
is
a
this is last song,
winner.
and even though I said it's worth 5 points, Alex is ahead by 6 points.
So it's worth 7.
All right. So yeah, I'm gonna push it up just so this is sudden death. This one. So I need you to listen in.
This game sucks.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Ready?
Take it back, take it back, take it back.
You got it.
Oh.
Joe?
He's a man eater.
You can't.
That's correct. Nelly Furtado.
But who's singing? Who's singing? Who's singing?
Nelly Furtado.
Him, not you.
He already
I want to know who it is.
He already said it. Look at you get sulky now.
So Joe wins.
I won, yeah!
I said one more the other week. No, we won.
How much?
What a comeback!
You said bonus points only 5 points, eh?
Hey, change it to 7.
That's why I cleared it up.
Hey?
Cut. That's the game.
I cleared it up before the last song.
That's it. Game over. I won.
This place is a fucking prison.
There you go.
Ooh, what a song. He's a man.
Congratulations to Joe for winning that one.
See, I let him go. I let him go. And I'll come later.
Right there.
Hey, Will, your games are fucking terrible.
Oh,
Congratulations to Joe for winning that one.
thank you.
So far, I beat Minnie.
Go fuck yourself.
All right. So thanks for listening to that fun segment. We always love doing the segment, doing our trivias, doing our games. If you have any suggestions, put it in the comments on our YouTube channel or on Spotify. There is a
I've got a
Q&A
suggestion.
section.
Hey.
What's this?
Make your rules and stick to your fucking rules.
That's why I didn't I explain before that last song played that I needed to make it a bit more interesting, boys, or what?
Yeah.
Thank you.
You fuckface.
And it's like I was speaking Chinese or something. Anyways. All right.
Wait till we
So,
go and play Fortnite. You're going to be left for dead. I'm not picking the reboot card up.
Can you even
I'm dropping that crown out.
Which are real suki fella?
fucking I'm walking out.
All right.
No, that was good. That was good.
Good
Yep.
laugh.
We'll definitely do that again, but with you and whoever.
Definitely.
Leave Alex. Alex can be the person who plays the music.
Yeah, I'll pick the music next time.
All right.
Music.
But yeah, DM the page, comment on our YouTube about any games or any trivia that you may have seen on your socials that you might think that it'll fit us over here at Marntime. We're always looking to because we always think about trying to do little games, little trivias. Sometimes we get stumped, so it's always good to get suggestions from you guys, the listeners. But with all that being said, we'll get into just some little bit of business. Congratulations, Joe, again for that win. We have started taking pre-orders for shirts for our first edition of prototypes of shirts. Minnie's got one on. I have the shirts are out the back too. I have just a little thing that Alex ordered just to see what the shirts look like. This is, like a colorway like this, like the yellow shirt's not going to be for a while, but I asked Alex for this and he gave it to me. But, we're definitely we're definitely representing. Oh, I gave you my Winmara shirt, mate. Calm down.
Claim that land down there, claim it.
Yeah. You know what I only realised now? I didn't do acknowledgement. Sorry, Lord. Sorry to the ancestors. Sorry to the ancestors of Dark and Young and the Bindle and Walgarookba ancestors for that one. Look, yeah, like I said, pre-order shirts. Boys, did you maybe want to explain the process as to maybe how someone can get a shirt?
Yeah, just inbox us on our Instagram, just send a DM. We've got sizes ranging from we only had extra large to 5XL, but we've changed that now to large for the demand of other people. We'll be messaging a few people too that have ordered XL because that was the only size that they had and they were chasing larges. So we'll give them a message in the next day or so to see if they want to change their XL to a large. Not too sure when they're going to be here, but it should be very soon. But just inbox us on Insta, and we'll get back to your inquiries as soon as possible. We'd love to see more people getting around there with these mum business shirts, whether it's men or women or whatever. Just we're just trying to get out there in the community and get the word of what we got going on around, with our little brand and business that we've got going on. So just Instagram is at Marn Business, and I'm sure one of us boys will get back to you as quickly as possible. But yeah, any inquiries, we got all the answers for.
Like we were saying, he's currently got a yellow one that I just played around with and sent down to him. We are looking at other colorways. Obviously, black and yellow is our main color for Marn business, but we are looking at
We'll branch out to
other colorways definitely in the future. You know, go to a white, go to a grey, whatever's out there. We'll think of it and put it all together. But for now, these are the shirts. That's what it looks like. What Minnie's got on the front, and that's the back of it up here.
100% cotton.
You would have seen it in our Instagram post. We're trying to promote the boys wearing our shirts. It'd be good to see it out there on people in the public. It'd be good to see it down in New South Wales there where Will is. So yeah, reach out, help grow Marn business, and yeah.
You know, the more you support us, the more you support men's mental health and getting
get the word out
there, and you know, and that way we can start to do more things in the community as well, like for men's mental health. So that's what it's all about for us.
And yeah, this is just the first edition of the t-shirts that we got planned. We got a whole heap of designs that we got thought of. So for now, this is the first one that we thought we'd drop, and then we go with the other ones later on down the track. But yeah, jump on board if you're liking what we're bringing. Show some support to us, and we'll see where we go from here.
Hopefully, in the next few weeks too, we'll get up our website up and running as well. So it will be easier to order shirts through the website, and also, you know, we've got definitely a lot more product coming. A lot more ideas for products and merchandise as well. You know, hats and shorts and gym towels and you know just
shakers.
Shakers, just the stuff to promote. You know, our business and what we want for it to happen. You know, we've got a lot of ideas. And, you know, our ideas can only go so far. It's a big thing is the support of the community as well. You know, to make our ideas come to fruition.
Yeah. Nice, thanks, boys. So yeah, pre-order shirts. Yeah, just message the page. Even message one of us boys as well. I had a message just to my direct Instagram page, and I sort of responded to Brother Boy there. Yeah, message one of our direct pages, or but mainly try follow and message the page is probably the best way for that one.
But another thing,
and look,
just want to thank everybody for that that has already ordered shirts. The support. The support.
Yeah, shout out to those that have ordered shirts because through the pre-ordering of shirts, it allows us, of course, to get the shirts in, but it allows us as well to supply and demand. You know, at the end of the day, it's a business, so the more you want shirts, of course, with Marn Business branding, your support and your just your support and your continued support will allow the brand to grow as well. So, of course, what we're doing, of course, is I just have to say it's fine work, but we sort of can't do it as well without the support of our followers and the community that we're building around us for sure. Yeah, and I think that ties into the next thing I wanted to bring up is, I just want to give a shout out to the Balas of Marn Business, us four here. But yeah, I wanted to give a shout out to the one that sort of has helped us grow as well from when we first started. So, shout out to Brother Malik and Brother PJ. I want to give a shout out to those original boys that were there when we first started. But also I want to give a shout out, Brother Cody. Cody was on the podcast last week. Hey, we had him last week. Brother Nelson, Hepper, Christian, Anthony, Brother Brett, Big Damo. And just all the boys that are in the group chats with us, sort of helping moving this train along. Shout out to all those boys in the group chats. Shout out to
Brother Jordan.
Like I said,
Jordan.
Brother Jordan. If I said this in the first episode, but all us boys, we all come from different lines of work, but as well, all of us, we all come from. Most of us are Aboriginal Torres Strait Islander, but some of us, are Polynesian, Pacific Islander. We have a few non-Indigenous brother boys, white Australians in there as well. And that's why I spoke about the change of logo. The what do you call it? Just so our team, our team reflects our brand on what we're trying to promote out there, which is, we're trying to call men of all cultures and all abilities to make Marn Business grow. Yeah? All right. And another thing, 486 followers on our Insta page.
14 away from 500.
14 away from 500. It's bloody
get there,
crazy.
peoples.
So same thing again, call to action. If you guys can get out there, even the followers that we do have now, shout out to those ones, those 486. Even a few subscribers on our YouTube channel. If you can, just share it around, share with some friends, share with family, on what we're trying to build over here. All that support, of course, doesn't go unnoticed. We see a lot of people sharing our stuff, which is good to see. But yeah, like Alex said, 14 followers away from 500. And as Minnie said a couple of episodes ago, that we're doing another giveaway at 500 followers. The giveaway is Alex on a dinner date. He's going to take one of our lucky followers out. Alex is going to take one of our lucky followers out on a night on the town. But no, yeah, that's not the giveaway. I shouldn't say that. I was only mucking around there.
It could be the giveaway if you really wanted to.
I mean, Alex is a handsome single bloke. Alex is an eligible bachelor.
Look at these arms, bud.
He's a cultural man. He's a respectful man, and he works. That's just him.
He's talking about my business, not my business.
Yeah. That's another segment. Yay.
Yeah. No, that just goes back on the social self-care. Dates is a very getting out there, meeting new people. Nah, yeah.
That actually is good for self-care. Meeting new people.
Mm-hmm.
You go to the gym, you see a lot of people in the gym. Just, hello, how are you? Where you come from?
Yeah.
Where you mob?
We can know you.
Anyway, off track.
You know what I heard is the equivalent to non-Indigenous people on asking who your mob is? What's your star sign? Nagaman.
Right. Well, we meant to laugh then.
Okay. Speaking of social self-care, sometimes when people are toxic, I tend to block them.
Delete. Block.
And delete.
Hey, where are you?
No response. But before we end as well, there is a serious business now, boys.
Yeah.
There is a video going around of a young Aboriginal boy. I'm pretty sure he's over in WA, Western Australia, where he's in tears after finishing from footy training because he's been a victim of racism at training. And this is the thing, it's just at training, so it's something that has happened within the team that he plays for. And the young fella, he's only 9 years old, going on to 10. I just want to, speak on that in terms of, for us boys that have played footy, we have been victim of some racist moments. We've been called certain things while we're out on the field, but I'm not too sure, and boys, I don't know if you can attest to this, at training, it'll be a different feeling in a way, because training for me, from what I see it as, is, you're around a group of boys that actually, you're supposed to look out for them out on the footy field, right?
Teammates.
You're supposed to be in a squad that you have to be able to trust the fella next to you to pick up the slack if you were to go down, right? This young fella's talking about he doesn't want to play footy anymore. He doesn't want to go back and maybe do something that he's always loved to do. And look, it's a very triggering video. I'm not sure if anyone's seen it, but I guess for us boys here at Man Business, we just want to give a shout out to that young fella. Don't give up on something you love. Especially coming from community. This young fella might, the football club that he plays for might be the only thing that might be going on in his community. So it might be the only thing that he can use as an escape from a lot of stresses or struggles, maybe at home or at school. We want to be able to, and that's what we want to do now. And that's what we want to do with this brand, is being able to, of course, work through the stuff that we have going on currently, within our cohort of young men, 18 to, say, 35, even older. As well, we want to be able to build a platform for young fellas like this. I'm pretty sure, I don't want to mess up the pronunciation, but Jamils, for young Jamils here, we want to be able to build a platform for him to stand on, so he doesn't have to go through thinking that what he's doing is wrong, which basically, from the video, it seems to me like he wants to grow up, now of course not playing footy, but there's also that bit of self-doubt as to what he could be being an Aboriginal boy, you know, and it's something that we have faced as, you know, as Indigenous people, where when we're growing up, we sort of have that, we're in, you know, in the battle with ourselves, whether we do want to be proud or we want to be ourselves in our own skin. But then there are some times where that shame barrier comes in where we don't want to be ourselves. But is there anything, boys, that you might want to add to the young brother boy there, if we can send a message to him at all?
Just don't stop being yourself, bud.
Yep. Don't stop
Right.
being yourself.
It's a bit hard for me to speak on something like that, as you know, I'm not
Yeah.
Indigenous. You know,
No, that's all right.
I grew up around a lot of black people and Indigenous people, and you know, I've seen it everywhere. I still see it everywhere.
Yep.
But my words is to this young fella: don't give up. You know,
Yep.
don't let it defeat you, and don't let it define you.
That's it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. Pretty much. Yeah, just don't let it defeat you. Just don't give up.
Yeah, just
Mm.
be proud of who you are, bud.
That's it.
No, we're the oldest living surviving culture in the world. Be proud of it. Um, if these young fellas that are picking on you have time, just sit down and educate them. Education's key. You know, racism is taught; it's not learnt.
Yep.
It's learnt behaviour. I mean, you know, um, yeah, just don't let it break you down. Just keep your head up. You know, a lot of mob out here care for you. I mean, we're over in Queensland here on New South Wales on the eastern side of the country, and we've seen it come over this way. So yeah, just know that we're thinking of you. I seen it last night. True God, bro, it was heartbreaking. Just seeing that little fella cry like that on the camera to his mum. But yeah, just to that club, you know, they should do better. Do better, you know, to stop that stuff. Because at the end of the day, like you said, it's his teammates.
Yeah.
It's someone that you should be building that camaraderie with. You know, they're supposed to be there for each other.
Yep.
And then at the end of the day, he's going to go into battle and play footy with each other. And this young fella now might not feel comfortable with backing you up on the field. So
Yep.
just do better, be better. We're in 2024, and it's ridiculous how racism is still. I feel like it's getting worse. You know,
Yeah.
it should be getting better with what year we're in. You know, but
Yep.
yeah, just keep your head up, bud. Don't drop it for nobody. Be proud of who you are, and yeah,
Yeah. Just keep on keeping on. And yeah, I think, yeah, I really don't have much to say. You know, it is a thing of where just, yeah. If I think I'm bloody thingy, but you know, for me, it's like, you know, racism is a form of bullying as well. So you know, this young fella's been a victim of bullying in a more specific way, and even bullying at schools and within footy clubs as well, or sporting clubs. I shouldn't just say footy clubs. I'd assume it happens in different codes of sport. Bullying is something that as well has gotten worse for these younger ones coming through with the introduction of social media in school. As much as, you know, we use social media for spreading positive stuff, as well as many other brands and many other businesses. You know, not what's not talked about most times is also that dark side of social media. Because, you know, this young fella, you know, he might have, you know, this could have been the tipping point at the training. We don't know what he's gone through before. And, you know, maybe in the community where he's from, you know, always he might be, and this is what sometimes we face as, you know, Indigenous people, is sometimes he might be the only black fella on his team too. And, you know, and because he's 9 years old, it could be the first time he's been introduced to being called something other. Because, you know, growing up, you know, that innocence of childhood, you know, people say it now, oh, I don't see colour. As a kid, you see just other kids playing around, right? So that's why you go, like, kids can make friends easily like that because they don't see it. But there, like Alex said, it's all learned. It's all learned from the kid, but it's all taught from their parents, from their grandparents, good ways, even from coaches. But, you know, trying to cut it short here without rambling on too much is, yeah, young fella, just keep at playing the sport that you love, because it can take you far. You know, might have been your first, or probably not your first, but, you know, this could be one of many the harsh reality. This is one of many times where you will be faced with racism in good ways in a country like Australia. It happens. I just want you to push through. Look towards family for support. Look towards other senior black fellas that might be at the club with you. Yeah, just work through it, little brother, and you'll definitely come out the other side. We definitely want to see you come out on the other side of this stronger and better, especially still playing football. All right. With that, we'll move on. So our episode's getting a bit long at the moment because we're yarning up. But I just want to, before we go, what about some footy tips, boys?
Skip.
What are some games happening this weekend?
Who's going to win?
What
Let's just tip Origin because
Yeah, Origin.
Just
that's
Origin?
a hard one.
yeah, just Origin because we record our podcast on a Saturday, so it's sort of off to do our tips.
Why don't we do Origin because it gets released?
Well,
We'll do Origin, and today we'll pick a player of the series each, and we'll pick a man of the match for the first game. Yeah, you reckon?
I'm happy to do that, but let me just put this out there: is if we were to do tips, right? I say, and I think I said this last week, but it was misinterpreted. Is we'll tip the weekend after because our episode comes out on a Wednesday. We might record on a Saturday, but it comes out on a Wednesday, which is before that round of football. You know what I mean?
The problem is, I like looking at teams before I even pick my tips.
But hey, look, that's just what it is. I mean, we're recording, but
Nature of the beast.
that's it. If you want to record on a Tuesday and release on Wednesday, I'm fine with that.
No.
Nah.
Well, who's playing now?
Yeah, give us the round for next week.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's the round next week? Starting Friday the 7th. So 3 teams have a bye. My lord, hurry up.
So we're going to keep track
So
of
yeah,
it.
3 teams have a bye, but first game on the... Oh no, first we'll go Origin, yeah, because it's first game up.
Queensland.
So what was the things we have to say? Head to
I
head?
was just saying, like, a man of the match for the first game and, like, a player of the series. Like, Wally Lewis medal winner.
Oh, we're doing that now. Okay, yep.
Fuck, why not?
Yeah, before the series
Yeah,
starts.
sure.
Who we think that's going to get it?
All right. So man of the match on Wednesday and then player of the series.
Yep.
Yep. All right. So who do you think man of the match is? Minnie, because you said it, you start?
Man of the match.
Yep.
Queensland 13 plus firstly.
Yep.
Man of the match. Xavier Coates.
Ooh, nice. Yep. And player of the series?
Player of the series. I want to back Jeremiah, don't I?
Ooh, nice. Put money on it. Nah, Gavin.
I will be.
Alex?
Queensland to win on Wednesday night. It's going to be 14-10 is going to be the score.
Ooh. Yep.
A very low-scoring affair. 14. Man of the match for Wednesday night will be Tommy Dearden.
Yeah, nice.
He'll get man of the match.
And player of the series.
Player of the series, I'm going to go with Hamaso.
Yeah, nice. Balazol.
I'm going to say Queensland. Man of the match for that game, I'll go Paddy Carrigan. The score will be 18-10 to Queensland. And what's that last thing?
Player of the series.
Player of the series. Ooh. I'll just go Paddy Carrigan again.
PC.
All right, my head-to-head. I've got Queensland, of course, hopefully. I've got 20-18. I've got Queensland 20-18. My man of the match would be... You know what? I'm going to say he's going to come out and fire up North Queensland. Just Valentine Holmes.
Oh, yeah.
And then the player of the series. You know what? He needs to have his bloody. He needs to get his flowers. I'm going to say Lindsay Collins.
Yeah, good ways. He should have got it last year.
That's what I thought.
Cotter.
Lindsay Collins for my player of the series for that one.
Bro, he was a beast.
All right.
Freak.
All right. So we're heading into round 14 this weekend, boys. So round 14. So not halfway. Yeah. Oh no, over halfway now. But first game on Friday, 7th at 8 o'clock. We have Dragons versus Titans at Wind Stadium. Dragons are $1.44 favourites. Tigers are $2.80 via Sportsbet.
Dragons.
Dragons.
Yep.
I'll
Yep.
say Tigers.
Tigers. Oh, who did Minnie say? I didn't hear Minnie.
Dragons, Tigers.
Dragons. I'll go with Dragons at home.
Who'd you say,
I'll
bro?
go Dragons at home. All right. Saturday game, 3 p.m. Titans versus Rabbitohs at Seabus Super Stadium.
Titans.
Titans are $1.80 favourites. Rabbitohs are $2.05.
Rabbitohs.
Titans.
I'm not too sure.
You're an idiot.
Rabbitohs. Silly. Second game on Saturday, 5:30. Cowboys versus the Warriors in Queensland Country Bank. Cowboys are paying $1.59 and Warriors are $2.37.
Can't be. That game.
Cowboys.
Cows. Yep.
They
Well,
want
which
to
are
hope
you,
the
Minnie?
Origin players come back with a bit of fire in them. So
Fuck. Yeah. I gave him one last chance the other week. I'll back him again, Cowboys.
Who are you, Joe? You Cows?
You gotta get your team.
I don't know.
Warriors are full of injuries too.
Still one.
But then again, they beat Dolphins.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just gonna go against my team, and I'm just gonna go Warriors.
All right. I'm going to go Warriors as well.
The
All right.
Wars.
Oh, there's 3 games on Saturday. This one's at 7:30. Broncos versus Sharks. Broncos $1.50. Sharks $2.60. Broncos. Yeah, I'm going Broncos as well at Suncorp. Sunday game 2 o'clock. Storm versus Knights at Amy Park.
Storm.
Knights are paying $4.60. Good
Storm.
odds. I'm going Storm. Another Sunday game. Panthers versus Sea Eagles at Bluebet in Penrith.
Ooh, Panthers.
Sea Eagles are paying $3.90. Manly, yep. I am going to go Penrith. And there's a Monday night football game.
Yeah,
Bulldogs versus Eels at a core stadium.
He never gave you a Sunday tip there.
Oh, didn't you?
Manly.
Oh, Sea Eagles. Manly. All right. My bad, Alex. Yeah, Monday. Monday, 4 o'clock. Bulldogs versus Eels.
Eels.
Bulldogs.
Dollars.
What are the odds on that one, Will?
Bulldogs are paying $2.12. Eels are $1.73.
Ooh, that's good for the dogs.
I'm gonna go Eels because that Mitchell Moses coming back looks deadly. All right.
Shut the fuck up, Benny.
All right. So we happy with all that, boys?
Yeah, bruh.
Yeah, nice. All right.
Yeah, man.
So just to end it again, just want to say thank you to all those that have followed and supported the page and the brand so far. Shirts are coming soon, but we're 14 followers away from 500 on our Insta page. So if you can keep sharing the page, letting people know where we are on Insta, get us to 500, maybe hopefully by tomorrow. Nah, gammon. Let's put it out for 2 weeks. If we get 14 followers in 2 weeks, that'd be amazing. So continue to share the page. That'd be awesome. I'm not sure how many subscribers we have on our YouTube channel. Let's have a look.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share on our YouTube channel.
Yep. On our Spotify as well, we have a few followers on our Spotify as well. But let's just have a look here how many subscribers we have over on our Mantime YouTube channel. We have 33 subscribers. So maybe a goal for Mantime maybe for next week or maybe week after maybe, you know. Maybe get to 50 subscribers by end of June. We're at 33. Okay, so it can be done. But as well, thank you to all those subscribers on our YouTube channel. Of course, we're trying to build the brand over there a lot more as well with our podcast. And of course, with Bala, Alex, and Minnie mucking around with their microphones, maybe we can get some vlogs up there as well. Could be something. But yeah, anyways, we'll end it there. Just remember to stay healthy, stay deadly, and yeah, just stay bloody awesome, guys. But yeah, anything else, guys, before we go?
Nah, if there's anyone out there
No.
you think that could benefit from our page, share it to them, and then it'll just flow on from there. But just remember,
Yep.
healthy living, heavy lifting. Stay deadly.
Peace out.
Queensland!